Fools, nobody likes to pay any more in taxes than they absolutely have to, and so everyone likes to take advantage of whatever tax breaks they possibly can. But many tax breaks that already exist are very expensive for the U.S. government to provide. My name is Dan Kaplinger. I'm the Motley Fool's Director of Investment Planning, and today I want to take a look at the 3 tax breaks currently available under U.S. law that are the most expensive for the government to provide. Now, the first and most expensive one is the exclusion of health care benefits in taxable income. Basically, if your employer offers you a health plan, health insurance benefits at work, then you don't have to pay whatever the employer pays on your behalf. You don't have to pay tax on that. And that adds up to about a $248 billion annual cost, according to the Congressional Budget Office. And that is a difference. It really helps health insurance companies like United Health sell their policies to employers because the employers get the tax break, but you don't have to pay the corresponding tax on it. Now, that's something that could change under Obamacare because the Affordable Care Act provides for a Cadillac tax on certain high-value health insurance premiums. So it's something to keep in mind going forward. Now, the second most largest tax break that costs the government the most money is the preferential rates on capital gains and dividend income. Basically, right now, even though ordinary income gets taxed at higher rates, dividends and capital gains get taxed at rates as low as 0%, with other rates applying maximums of 15% for some taxpayers and 20% for those in the highest brackets. And so that benefit costs the government $161 billion in lost revenue. But something to keep in mind, those preferential dividend rates only apply to certain stock dividends. They don't necessarily apply to everything, including bond funds. Now, on the other hand, the capital gains rates do apply to long-term capital gains, even on some of those bond investments. So it's something to keep in mind. Now, third and finally, net pension contributions and earnings. Basically, the tax deferral that you get when you contribute to a 401k or an IRA costs the government about $137 billion. And basically what that amounts to is if you had to pay tax on the amount that went into your pension, and if you also had to pay tax immediately on the income and profits that those investments made for you, then that would put another $137 billion in the U.S. government's coffers. And that's something that's a big deal. It's something that smart taxpayers take maximum advantage of by putting high income producing stocks into their IRAs and 401ks. Companies like Annaly Capital and American Capital Agency, their dividends aren't qualified to get that lower tax rate anyway. And so you can save a bundle by keeping stuff like that in your IRA, in your retirement accounts where they get that tax deferral. So something to keep in mind, these tax breaks cost the government a lot of money. As the government starts looking at reducing its debt, some of those tax breaks might be in jeopardy. For more on saving taxes, be sure to stay tuned to Fool.com for more tips. Thanks for watching, and Fool on.